hello people, welcome to the studio. We're here to talk about the jump of Felix Baumgartner. I'm here with Jeremy.
Hi.
Michelle.
Hello.
And Tess.
Hi.
Michelle is...
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Michelle is one of the organizations of Red Bull Stratos, and Tess is a communication student. So Michelle.
Yes.
Can you tell us more about the situation about Felix Baumgartner?
Yes, of course. Well, my organization and yes, Felix Baumgartner, we want to make the jump from 39 kilometers. We did it because it was a dream of Felix. Always wanted to do it, but he never got the chance. And also we want to break the records. They are from now, like the longest free fall. Yeah, that's why. And now we got a sponsor finally, so now his dream come true.
Okay. Well, first of all, welcome to meet you here.
Yeah.
Well, Tess, can you tell us more about why you're here and what is your opinion about this situation?
Well, I heard about the jump. I think it was a few weeks ago, and I know with my knowledge that such a jump needs a lot of money, and I was thinking who the hell is going to sponsor that, because we are talking about millions and millions. And then I heard that Red Bull was going to sponsor it, and I thought, oh, that's smart of them, because it's a lot of marketing, because all over the world people are going to see the jump, and I don't think it's about the jump they did it, but it's about the marketing they did it, and I don't like the idea of that.
So you just wanted to you think Red Bull just wanted to make money off this big stunt, and it's nothing about.
I don't think.
No, tell us.
Red Bull did it because Felix had a dream.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to break the records, and just for his family he wanted to jump. I want to do the jump before he died. And Red Bull made it possible. And of course there is a marketing, because every kind of organization who is on TV make marketing. Of course, I understand your point, but it wasn't the biggest thing why Red Bull did it.
Yeah, but why is it wrong to get out marketing of this jump?
Because it's not a normal jump. It's not just a parachute jump. It's a jump with a lot of risk in it, because that man could explode out there, and the whole world was watching it. So
we did a lot of training. He knew where he began, why the risk. He knew it, and.
But you just confirmed that there were risks upon this jump.
Yes.
But that makes her point pretty clear about that people could see a tragic someone who could possibly die of the jump. Isn't that dangerous for the also for Red Bull, of course?
Yes, but Felix doesn't just jump. It's not a normal person who thought, I like to jump, so why not? He did a lot of training. He prepared, very good on everything. He knew the risk. He knew who he could avoid the risk. So.
But what is so beautiful about this whole jump? Why do you think it's so great? Of course, it's. I understand it's great, but the risks, I don't think it's. You know.
Well, if you have a dream.
Yeah, of course, but everybody has a dream.
But nobody made the dream come true, and he did it.
Yeah, but we are talking about millions. I mean, I don't think it's a lot of money. And
Okay. Well, hold up. Don't you think it's Red Bull's own risk, because of the risk that he could die of this jump? Don't you think it's Red Bull's own risk?
Or to just make it more clear, don't you think Red Bull is just did it too much? So they just took too big of a risk, and so what's your opinion on that one? You don't think at all that Red Bull is just taking risks with this one, and
yes, of course, but that's Red Bull.
That's Red Bull's decision. So if anything could happen to this Felix, everything was on Red Bull's hands.
Of course. And on Felix himself. He made the jump, not Red Bull. Red Bull only sponsored the jump. But he wanted to do it. He did it, not Red Bull itself.
But if it went wrong, you guys from the organization, you had a big problem too.
But that's our risk. Everything we do is with a risk, and we know it.
But a risk which involves so many millions of dollars. I mean, to send that out on the TV just for anyone to watch with that much money involved, with that percentage of chance to make this one a failure. I mean, that's a big thing.
Yeah, of course, but it's our thing. I mean, everybody has it as a dream. Our dream is to make that kind of jump, to break the records. And yeah, there are millions involved, but yeah.
Okay.
But oh yeah, the training. I heard Felix Baumgartner jumped off a week before the jump of 39 kilometers. He jumped off 29 kilometers. Did Red Bull also sponsor those jumps?
No, only the jump from the 39 kilometers because.
I think that's not really a good thing from Red Bull. Why should they only sponsor that jump?
Well, they sponsor it a little bit, but not the whole jump like the one from 39 kilometers. Of course, they
should have sponsored the whole training, because then they showed we know about the risk. We want to avoid them, so we sponsor the training. We want a lot of training as the sponsor.
Yeah, I don't say they sponsored. They know about training.
Yeah.
They give money, but not in public, so nobody knows. They were sponsoring.
Why not?
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing to sponsor trainings.
No, I know, but
it's even better than only the jump.
Because I really I understand the words Tess is saying, because if you look at the video, you have actually have you actually seen the video about Felix?
Yes.
Well, it's obvious that there are a lot of logos and stickers from Red Bull on them, and to be honest, what is your situation about? What do you think about that? I mean, it is about the jump, not about Red Bull. So why is that so much on TV?
The jump was possible because of Red Bull. So why can't we make clear Red Bull sponsored Felix with a jump?
Okay, Tess, what's your reaction on that?
Yeah, well, I understand Red Bull should be mentioned somewhere, but my opinion is, when I look at the video from the jump, there's just too much Red Bull, and I don't like the idea that Red Bull did only the jump sponsoring.
Okay, yeah, well, Seb, tell us more.
Yes, I think about the Red Bull. I think it's a normal marketing, because Red Bull also sponsoring flight shows with planes. So don't you think that is a little bit of the same marketing?
Yes, but I don't. If you sponsor something, you have to stand. You have to agree with the fact that it's going to happen. And with this jump, it was, well, I say it again, just too many risks. And I don't think a company, let me finish, please? No. A company that big shouldn't sponsor something like that. So, what's your opinion?
You say about that they agree with it, but they...
Well, they sponsored it, so they must agree with the jump.
Yeah. So what's your point? I don't get your point.
Oh, well, because they did flying things in Rotterdam, I believe. That's not a lot of risks. So I understand why they sponsor things like that. But with the jump, when there are a lot of risks, I don't think it's a good thing for a company as Red Bull to sponsor such a big thing with big risks.
Yeah, that's to Red Bull.
Well, let me ask you another question, Michelle, because what were the reasons for you or for your organization to broadcast this whole situation on national television? I mean, the jump Tess referred for before.
Yeah, even on YouTube channel, it was a live stream on YouTube.
It was a live stream on YouTube, yeah, why make it so big? Why for everyone to see? What's the point after that?
Well, because it is a big jump. We all know that. And there are a lot of people who just like to watch and feel with him if he's going to land okay. So, yeah, if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. It's not, we don't say, yeah, you must.
But it made it made the cover of most articles, papers.
Yeah, because you see
the media is really blowing it up. And well, Tess, what do you think? What consequences does this have on the society, on the people? What do they?
I think people only want more and more dangerous things to try. I am not complete against the whole jump because I think it's beautiful. As a person, you can do such a thing. But in my opinion, maybe we should have waited a couple more of years when we have more experience and less risks, so the jump would be safer to do. And I think from now on, people want to do more risks like this, so bigger and bigger things.
But for us, the jump was safe. We knew the risk, we trained on the risk, so for us and Felix, it was safe.
Yeah.
So in a few
100%.
years, yeah, maybe some percent not, but yeah, I think in a few years there are also risks.
Yeah, but fewer maybe.
Okay. But I think we are running out of time, and I think we can. The people home can decide about this situation. But there's only one thing I want to know, and Tess, do you think if such a thing would happen, don't you want such a marketing happen again in the future, or do you completely say no?
It depends on the thing they are sponsoring or marketing for. Because I think it's beautiful when a company can afford it and do something big, but this was just not, doesn't feel good for me because, well, I told it again, a lot of risks, and this jump wasn't a good thing to do, I think, for Red Bull.
Okay, well, yeah, to me it's obvious that I understand your reasons to make this jump this big, and of course to broadcast it to everyone. Yeah. On the other hand, I understand, Tess, of course, that this takes a lot of risks, and well, the world is stuffed with a lot of dangers and a lot of wars and other stuff that we could use our money to put into way more than this one. Yeah, and on the other hand, it's maybe just some good news, some good improvements for the people to hold on to. Yeah, is there anything you want to say anymore about this article?
Well, I understand the risk, what you're saying, but it wasn't only to break the record. It was a dream. He wanted to make the world clear that you can jump from that height. That it's possible to jump from 39 kilometers.
Well, at least he proved that heaven isn't around there. Well, Seb, do you have anything for us to say?
No, it's clear for me how these women are thinking.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, I would like to thank you both for coming to the studio and talk about this subject.
Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, for this was our interview. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.